Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Did anybody else wake up at 3:30 in the morning, make a coffee, a turkey sandwich with bacon, and put cheddar cheese ruffled chips on it? Did anyone else have that for breakfast at 4:30? Yeah, I was up at 3:30. I didn't have dinner. Just wasn't hungry. So I woke up to get going, and I had about, 400 mile steam. So I thought, I better eat something. And nice and quick and easy. I think I showed you guys the kind of turkey that I eat. Oh, is it fantastic? No preservatives, no pump, it's expensive, but the way I look at it is, I'm not eating out, right? And so if I pay a few more dollars for a quality protein, meh, so be it, right? Now, in saying that, with my quality protein, stacking a bunch of cheddar cheese ruffled chips on top of it, I guess removes the health factor equation right out of there. Nevertheless, it was delicious, and I hope all of you managed to find yourself a delicious breakfast situation this morning as well. So I wanted to pop on, make a video in regards to a video I seen yesterday. We all have come across this channel in the past. Mother Trucker comes on, finds himself at the Springfield Prime Yard, their main yard, and he's making a video on their fleece program and the acquisition or however partnership of Trans Am. And I'm saying to myself, this guy's like a day late and a dollar short. What is going on with this breaking news? We've been talking about prime fleece, predatory contract for, I've been talking about it for over a year now. People have been talking about it before me, and then I had made a video on the acquisition partnership, whatever you want to call it, of Trans Am. Oh, that's got to be a couple months old at this point. Yeah, I was just surprised to see somebody who's in the thick of things as far as YouTube trucking going out of his way to make a video on something that's been, as far as I'm concerned, played out, completely played out. If you don't know by now that signing on to Primes or any of these mega carriers fleece purchase program, pretty much any contractual program through, like purchasing a truck through a carrier, any situation where you're purchasing a truck through a carrier with a balloon payment at the end, or it's a walk-away situation, you know what you're signing up for. Don't we know by now? Don't we know that you're more weeks than not you're going to be making less than a company driver, right? And I think that's the most difficult thing for those of us who are company drivers who have had the opportunity to get into these situations, right? I've been in trucking for 20 years. I've had opportunity after opportunity to find myself in those same situations if I decided to. And it's just, I think it's a head scratcher for us, and we go like, what's the upside of it, right? What's the upside of it? And you know, I've mentioned it. Like I said, it's more or less played out, but I think he was dancing around all of the realities of it, right? And I wanted to touch on that. You know, the upside for these drivers is this notion that they can be a big-time owner-operator, right? I'm an owner-operator. You know, I'm different, right? I'm special. Like, it's like, no, you're ignorant is what it is. That's what boils down to, is sheer ignorance. The ignorance factor is just completely highlighted in your decision making. So I believe that, you know, and I've heard some of these people who have found themselves in these programs say out loud to the entirety of the world via YouTube, I know what I'm signing up for, and I'm doing it so that I have a choice, so that I have the ability to say no to the dispatcher. And that just further highlights and pronounces your ignorance, because what ends up happening when you get into these predatory lease programs is they make sure that you stay poor so that you cannot say no, right? Oh, you can say no. Oh, you want to go home? Okay, sure, go home. Good luck paying your payment this week, right? So they find themselves in these situations where they become more married to the truck. They become more obligated to say yes to the dispatcher, right, than a company driver. At the end of the day, as a company driver, if I say no, right? If I say no, I don't want to, or no, I don't, you know, I want to go home, or this or that, I'm going to have to deal with the consequences of my relationship with my dispatcher, the potential for me to, you know, maybe lose my job, right? But I don't have the, you know, it's pretty simple, right? You can finish the sentence. I don't have the, I'm not obligated to pay this, you know, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I mean, the sky's the limit on these payments. But, you know, let's just say, you know, $1,500 that week. I don't have to come up with $1,500 to pay for a truck that I'll never own. To pay for a truck that I'll never own. So, if the illusion of being an owner-operator, right? If the illusion of being your own boss, if the illusion of, wow, I finally get to be a man. I'm driving this big truck, and I'm a big-time owner-operator, and I feel like a man, you know. Big truck, big feelings, right? We've heard that before. And I've touched on this before too. Why is it that the smallest smallest of men, stature-wise, drive the biggest pickup trucks. Why? We know why, right? We know why. You know? And it just on and on. It's all about, you know, and this is, I wanted to touch a little bit on this as well, and I know I'm all over the place, but I'm sure you're used to it by now. You know, that's the whole deal with the level of maturity in trucking, right? The level of we talk about professionalism in trucking. The level of professionalism in trucking is minuscule at best, right? Why is that? Because we have all of these very uneducated, right? Undisciplined, right? Unmotivated, right? We have all of these people that have been all of these things throughout the entirety of their existence, started at a very early age. Most of us come from some sort of dysfunction in our childhood, right? I mean, there's no coincidence why, you know how we found ourselves driving tractor trailer, semi-truck, commercially driving throughout North America by ourselves. It's not a coincidence why how we found ourselves in this position, right? We have authority issues, right? Come on, guys and girls, right? We have authority. I'm not saying everyone, but I'm saying 99 out of 100 of us, right? 99 out of 100 of us lack discipline, you know, always have an issue with authority, always have, right? Very little education. You know, you're not out here driving a truck with a degree. Okay, some of you are. Like I happen to be college educated, but very, very few of us are. Shit, most of us don't even frickin' speak English. Read, write, or speak English. Come on. Right? So when we talk about the level of professionalism and the piss bottles and the bags of feces and the garbage, the nonsense, the bullshit, right? When we talk about all that going on, when we talk about why can't we all just come together and why can't we all try and make each other's jobs easier? Why are we always out here fighting each other and out to make our lives? Why can't we move over for one another? Why can't we? Why? Because most of yous are out here wearing frickin' ankle monitors while you're driving your truck. Most of you have it's a dog-eat-dog world, right? And we carry that sentiment out here. I'm gonna get you before you get me. I gotta get mine. I'm with the shits. Over here. Oh, damn, right? So we've got this propensity to feel. We've got this self-pity, right? Oh my God, with this guy with his self-pity, right? I mean, this guy here, Richie Rich, this guy is just like, we all know Eeyore, right? Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, right? This guy is like, he's got so much self-pity, so much resentment, right? Against Prime. It's destroyed him, absolutely. He still talks about something that occurred, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. This is a grown man that cannot let it go, making videos about the guy's house that he bought, and his horses, and it's all just this very, like I said, immaturity, not educated, right? self-pity, lack of discipline, lack of motivation. It's a case of the poor me's. Oh, poor me, right? How many of you there woke up this morning, I'm just playing the hand I was dealt, I'm just doing what I gotta do out here. Like, I don't have a choice in the matter, right? And this total lack of to accept responsibility, right? How are you culpable? What choices have you made? What decisions have you made? I mean, we got these guys running around signing lease contract after lease contract after lease contract, and then getting on here and make videos about I'm not making any money and poor me and all these companies are out to get me. And can you accept responsibility? What's your part in it, right? So, that took a left turn, right? That took a left turn, but, getting back to, that's the entire, like most of the YouTube channels, trucking YouTube channels, right? Everyone just kind of dances around the obvious. Whether they're completely unaware, right? But whether they have an inability to conceptualize what is actually going on. Maybe it's delusion. I don't know, or I'm not sure what's going on. For some of us, it's completely obvious and truSkk, right? What's happening. And then for most of the other part of trucking, right? The majority of trucking is like completely oblivious, and they don't know. I just I don't know how it's happening, and it's like wow, So what Mother Trucker comes on here and he talks about, and if you watch the video from yesterday. So as long as you guys know what you're signing up for, right? Because Prime's a good company and da-da-da. And, he must have put up there like 80%, right? He put this, edited this little thing in there that says 80% of all drivers at Prime are now lease operators, yada, yada. And he talks about how much, your payment's going to be and the balloon payment, the walk-away factor and all that, but really dances around, right? Because as somebody with, 600,000 subscribers and a presence like he has, he doesn't want to piss Prime off, right? He doesn't want to get on. He's look at the guy's making money on YouTube, right? So you can't shoot yourself in the foot. You have to be able to, like, I'll never forget the video he did. Oh shoot, it's got to be over a year now. And he did this interview where he sat down with the CEO of Swift, sat down with them and had this big interview with them, right? And Swift went on and on about how safe they are. And, their level of commitment to safety, as a company and a leader, right? A leader. And so there must have been 300-400 comments on this video at least. And I put in the comments, yeah, your commitment to safety is all that in a bag of bolts, right? But until you cannot find somebody to take that load, you'll hire any Tom, Dick, or Harry with, basically the truck could be half falling apart. We've all seen them. We've all seen the trucks pulling these Swift trailers. You wonder how they even are on the road, and it's like you're still doing it on the cheap. Anyways, long and short of it is that comment got deleted. Right? That comment got deleted. Because it's like, Jack Nicholson, right? You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. This is all a big facade. This is all just, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to, you're going to believe it, right? and I've said it before, you know, dreams for sale. Get your dreams over here. You know, who wants to be sold a dream today? You know, and there's always someone buying, right? There's always someone living in this state of delusion. And here's the real issue is nobody wants to, not nobody again, right? But most of us don't want to take the long way. We don't want to take the long way home. We want the shortcut. We want the path of least resistance, right? The grass has got to be greener over on this side. I mean, it has to be, right? I can't accept my, what I've done. It's not me. I don't need to change. I need to change the company that I'm at. It's them, right? It's their fault. You know, and that's what we do a lot, right? We point fingers and we blame and we justify and we lack accountability. And until you find yourself, you know, having the foresight to accept to be accountable, to be disciplined, right? And in and through discipline, you will find consistency, right? And you'll experience some longevity within your place of employment. And once you start, you know, putting all that together, you will find success. You will make money. There is no shortcuts in this business. You know, the only shortcuts you're going to find in trucking are if you are wealthy and you have the ability to buy a truck outright and whatever, right? Most people who have access to that kind of money, they're not getting into trucking. Why would they get into trucking? If you could go buy a truck outright or put, you know, a substantial amount of money down on a truck, you're not getting into trucking. Right? You're not. If you have that kind of money sitting around, you're not a truck driver. You don't have the mentality of a truck driver, right? You're leaps and bounds ahead of us, you know, in many, many ways. Now, I'm not saying nobody again, right? When I talk, I'm saying, you know, you might find yourself with a 60-year-old or, you know, somebody who retired at an early and they want to, they want to travel and they want to make money simultaneously. And they're like, you know what, I'm going to put myself in a position to buy a truck, you know, buy a big sleeper, right? Put a big sleeper on it. My wife and I are going to go around. We're going to, you know, travel and we're going to, work a little bit while we're, you know, those are the exceptions, right? You know, how many of those are running freight this morning? How many of those people are running freight this morning? So, you know, it's just let me know what am I talking out my ass over here? Am I squawking out the side of my neck over here? Is any of this computing making sense? I mean, like I said, for some of us it makes perfect sense, and for others it may sound like I don't know. It may sound like a bunch of horse shit. May sound like, I don't know. I've had a few people come on here and say, I would bet that you're in your first year or second year of truck driving. You know, it's like, okay, I don't know where you would come up with that or what gave you that notion, but you know, it never surprises me some of the comments I read, but I'm all about it, right? I want it. I want the smoke. I appreciate the feedback, and I'm not shy, right? Let me have it, for sure, 100%. So, but yeah, you know, you can't have just coming full circle now. You know, you can't have a channel where you're, you know, you're getting that bag, as they say. Your YouTube channel is getting that bag. You can't come on here and say the things that I'm saying, right? Because you're going to upset people. You're going to, you know, you're going to isolate people, right? You're going to center them out, and people don't want that, right? They want to be, they want to, you know, as little, they don't want to shine. They want as little spotlight as possible. They just want to keep doing what they've been doing because it's working, right? It's working for them. So you can't be coming on your channel with 600,000 subscribers and blasting Prime with some truth, right? You got to talk all these circles around the subject. You know, like I say, I encourage you to go watch the video. You'll see what I'm saying. You know, you can't be forthcoming, that's for sure. Honest. I mean, yeah, he wasn't dishonest, right? He wasn't dishonest. At the same time, it wasn't like direct in any way at all. What do they call that's a politician, right? That's what he was. It was like a politician over here. Anyways, I don't know. I was going to talk about another thing that I seen over on another channel, but I didn't want to get into, this video is already pretty long, so I'm going to cut it off there. I'm on my way into Pittsburgh. I've talked about it before. I'd rather go into the boroughs of New York City than go to Pittsburgh. You know, anybody who's been in Pittsburgh knows, you know, it's not truck friendly at all. I'm talking right in Pittsburgh, right? I'm talking crossing, you know, 3-4 bridges, right? All that nonsense, getting right down in the dirty of Pittsburgh. And I'm not looking forward to it. It's small, right? It's small. It's not truck friendly. A lot of alley docking in Pittsburgh. You know, let me know in the comments. You know, sure, if you do it all the time, it's a cakewalk. For those of us who only have the luxury, you know. Saying that facetiously, of course, of going a few times a year. It's like, it's NFG, right? So that's where I'm headed. I'm a couple hours out, and I'm gonna deliver this steel load, and I don't have a reload yet, but it's Thursday. And you know me, I'm a Monday to Friday type guy, right? Regional, Monday through Friday. I got my weekends off. I would love to tell you who I work for and how much money I made last year. Working Monday through Friday, right? Working Monday through Friday. I had 2 weeks off over the holidays, Christmas. 2 weeks off, right? I worked 1 day in between over the holidays. I would love to tell you all that, right? But I don't know that it would serve any purpose, really, other than just piss people off, really. And I would probably get a lot of, like, you know, I'm not telling the truth, and although I have no reason to lie, right? I have no reason to embellish. If anything, the play on YouTube for YouTube trucking is feel sorry for me. That's the play on YouTube trucking, right? I want to get your empathy. I want you to empathize with me. I need your sympathy. Poor me, away from my family all the time, and all the unhealthy environment, and I'm on my health, and and poor man having to deal with all these, you know, undesirables, and oh my God, I want your sympathy, right? But you know, that's the move on YouTube 9 times out of 10. Just was watching old country over there, and I don't know why I can't, I can't, I've got a conscience. It sucks having a conscience, guys, I don't know why I can't, do other things that other guys do to make money, and, you gotta see this shit, man. You can't make it up. I just don't know why I'm such an honest guy. Come on, man. Fuck, really? Really? You're almost 50 years old. Get a grip. Get a grip, dude. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. I just speak the truth. Go check it out. Yesterday's video. It sucks having a conscience. What? And then you got all these bootlickers in the comment section. Oh, poor country. Poor country. You're a good guy, country. It's what? What the fuck is going on in this world, man? So, hey, listen, to each his own, right? To each his own. If you're a bleeding heart for that shit, that's fine, let your heart bleed, right? For me, I just see patheticness. I mean, come on, man. We're all grown men and women out here. Let's get a grip, right? Get back to reality. So, I don't know. I think I'll end it with that. Good to talk to you guys this morning. Always great to talk to you. I got a few new subscribers. Somebody said in the last video that the algorithm put me to sleep, basically. So if you guys could hit that and I commented back saying, yeah, I didn't make a video in 2 weeks, right? So obviously I'm way down in the algorithm, but I still have my supporters, my all the people that tune in regardless. Thank you very much. I do have a few new subscribers, I noticed. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Driver's Lounge, where we bring it to you real right and uncut, unedited, one take, no fake, right? One take, no fake. The main reason is I don't have time to do the editing and all that, right? I'm just, I'm out here Monday through Friday. I go, and then I get home and I don't want to be bothered, right? So, we're busy, right? We got busy lives, and some of us are out here creating these YouTube channels in order to supplement our income, right? There's a lot of us that are doing that, especially in trucking. That's why everyone and their mother has a trucking YouTube channel. But me personally, it's for the entertainment value, it's for the community value, it's for the engagement value, perspective. I value people's perspectives, and so absolutely. Please leave a comment. Hit that the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I know I can come off a little bit harsh and not so maybe kind at times, and sometimes I make videos in the middle of the night. You can't see me, and I don't wear my seatbelt, and I'm going down the road and I'm speaking into thin air, and some people don't like that as well. But if you do tune into the channel and you do watch on a regular basis, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, right? And that would mean a lot to me. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Driver's Lounge over and out.